thank you so much for joining me for this video today. Today's video is going to be a haul. I picked up quite a few things from MAC and from Sephora, so I decided to share. So I'm going to start with the Sephora stuff first. So first from Sephora, I picked up this, which is the Becca Blushed with Light palette. It is a blush trio palette. It contains Wisteria, Songbird, and Snapdragon. So I do not own any Becca blushes, so I thought this was a great way for me to try some at a great price point of only 17 bucks. I was so excited when I saw this one on sale. So inside you do get a nice size mirror to use, and then you've got your 3 gorgeous blushes right here. Let me give you a quick swatch of those. So there we are, there are the 3. And then let me just swatch them right here on the back of my hand. There we are. So if you're like me and you didn't own any Becca blushes, call your local Sephora and see if they have any of these left. And if I'm not mistaken, Ulta had them on sale for $17 as well. So this was a fantastic deal. Not mad at that at all. And I think there's some great colors in there, pretty neutral. So next up from Sephora, I picked up my first palette from the Estee Edit collection. Actually, this is my first purchase from the Estee Edit collection, period. I swatched it in store, but I have yet to open this. So bear with me for a second while I get this sucker open and let's see what we're working with here. I did really like what I saw in store, which is why I went ahead and invested in it. And honestly, it was a lot bigger than I thought. I really like the packaging. It's nice, hard, sturdy, and it's really beautiful. And I don't find that the glitter, like I can swirl my hand on this and the glitter does not transfer. So I think that's really, really great. Feels like the packaging is really good quality. This is the Glow Face and Eye palette, the silver one. These are magnetic, so they do stick together. I guess we'll see how in just a minute, but whoops. So let's get this open. Yet again, beautiful, nice full-size mirror in there. And then this does flip backwards, which is nice in case you want to just kind of hold it like this while you're working. But you got some beautiful highlight shades in here. You got some gorgeous bronzers. And these would work beautifully as eyeshadow colors too. So let's give a few swatches of these. I'm not going to swatch everything because there will be a separate video on these. But I'll just kind of swatch this little trifecta right through here for you guys. Ooh, see, I knew I was going to like this. I swatched it in store and I was super excited about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to grab this. This does retail for $58 at Sephora, which is the only place where I know the Estee Edit collection is sold. But look how gorgeous and smooth and creamy that is. Like, look at that. No kick up, no dust, no nothing. Not gooey, not gummy. Just pretty, very smooth color. So that is the beautiful glowing face palette. So next I'm going to grab the eyeshadow palette. Now the eyeshadow palette is like in a black kind of gunmetal glitter packaging. So let's get that popped open. I'm going to clean my hand real quick so we can do some swatching of this one. All right. So this is the Gritty Eye palette and the shades in here. Ooh, such cute names. Swerve, Riff, Burn, Wavy, Mood, and Trip. So cute. Let's see, what were the names on here? So we had Snow Lit, 14 Karat Glow, First Light, Gleam, Ray, and Beachy. So those were the shades in this one. But like I said, I'll be doing a full video and a tutorial with just these 2 palettes, so you'll see more then. But beautiful. Look at how pretty this packaging is, and yet and still the glitter does not come off or transfer, so I love that. Yet again, nice size mirror, and then you do get one of these little plastic sheets that says the shade names, but luckily they did put the names on the back as well, which is nice. So inside the black palette, you get some really gorgeous, unique shades. Beautiful. Oh, this blue right here, that kind of shifts purple, really, really got me. Like, that really sold me on the palette. But let's give you some swatches of a few of the colors. Oh, look at those. They are so freaking gorgeous. I mean, the color payoff is so nice. This really got me excited about the Estee Edit brand because, like I said, this is my first purchase from the brand. Oh, look at that. Love it. So beautiful. So super excited about this. And then next up from Sephora, I picked up another palette, which is pretty pricey. The next palette retails for $65. It's pretty hard to get your hands on too. It is the Huda Beauty Palette. Now, I do have a full video coming on this one, so please stay tuned for that. I'm just going to kind of give you a quick glance at it. So here we are. Here it is all open. And then let me flip this up. It does have a little plastic sheet as well, but the shade names are actually written on the palette itself. And I have used this one several times, so let me kick some of the dust out of there. But there is a look at the Huda Beauty Palette. And like I said, I do have a full video and review on this one coming very, very soon. So just stay tuned for that if you want to learn a little bit more about my thoughts on the Huda Beauty Palette. So that's all my purchases from Sephora. So next up, we're going to start with what I got from MAC. All right, so let's get all the Sephora stuff out of the way. Nice little haul there. All right, MAC, come on down. So from MAC, I'm going to start with a little skincare item that I picked up, which is the MAC Mineralized Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. It comes in a box like this. And then let me pop it open for you. So there we are. This product, I'm a big fan of. You just squeeze a bit out on your hand and I massage it into the skin really, really nicely. It helps remove blackheads and texture and things like that. This is very much an instant gratification type of product because as soon as you use it and rinse it off, you immediately see the appearance of the texture has been reduced quite a bit. So I'm a big fan of this Volcanic Ash from MAC. I believe that retails for $30. I believe that's right. So then I picked up something from the Nutcracker Sweet collection that I wanted, which is the Magic Dust Powder. So the shade I chose was Sweet Vision. This was the one I was super excited about. I think it's beautiful. This is what it looks like. It has really pretty like stars kind of embossed in the packaging. So let me give you a swatch of this one. Oh, I just love this one so much. Like, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's like this peachy gold goodness for cheeks and eyes. I'm definitely going to be using it as a blush. That's what I purchased it for because I think it's gorgeous. It reminds me a bit of NARS, like kind of Orgasm a bit, but it just seems like it's a bit more pigmented and a little bit creamier than Orgasm. So love that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And the packaging, come on. Yay. I love pink and purple. Like, I'm a huge purple fan. So love that. And of course, you can't go to MAC without picking up some new lipsticks. Nothing makes a girl feel better than a fresh tube of lipstick. So I have several to show you. I picked up, hold on, let me get them all counted out here, how many I picked up. So I went a little overboard. Well, no, not too bad. So I picked up 4 traditional tubes of lipstick, and then I picked up 1 more lip tensity. You guys know how I feel about these lip tensities. I've been wearing them like crazy. So this one I picked up is in the shade Marsala. I love it. So this is the shade Marsala and the lip tensity. Lip tensities are $21 each and the traditional tubes of lipsticks are $17. These are all core colors that I either just needed to replenish or I wanted to try. So this first one is a cream sheen in the shade Shy Girl. I'll give you a swatch of this one. I've just been grabbing creamier type of finishes as of lately because it's been actually getting cold in Texas and my lips have been getting really dry. So these cream sheens have been really, really good to my lips. So that is Shy Girl. And then next up I have the cream sheen in Fanfare, which is a beautiful color. I've owned this one before. I just needed another one because I was out of it. There we are. So there is Fanfare right on top. And then next up I have another cream sheen in the shade Hot Gossip, which I know this is a favorite of a lot of people. It's so pretty. Let's swatch that on top. So there's Hot Gossip right there on top. This looks so, so pretty with Soar lip liner. It's gorgeous. And then last but not least, I have Midi Mauve, which is actually a luster. It's not a cream sheen, it's a luster, but I love it anyway. Still very hydrating. We're going to just swatch it on the side here. Very hydrating, beautiful, just like it says, very hydrating mauve shade. There we are. There is Midi Mauve right there on the side. So there's all the lip colors that I picked up from MAC. And then I also grabbed 2 brushes while I was there. I actually grabbed the brush for the Spellbinder shadows that I have. So this brush came out, this is the 283 brush. Let me actually open it for you guys. This one came out with the Spellbinder collection. So I really wanted to get my hands on this brush because I love the Spellbinder shadows so much. So this is the 283. There you are. This one was $25, which isn't too bad. Love it. Feels really nice and smooth. I actually went back and swatched the Spellbinder shadows in store with the 283 brush. So I was just like, oh, I definitely need to grab this because you definitely want to use the right tools when you're dealing with different textures of makeup. It's really important. So, and then the next brush I grabbed, which I had this brush years ago, but I just needed another one. So this is my 212 brush. It's just that flat kind of shader brush. I really love it to smudge eyeshadow underneath. It's just so good for that. Oh, I love it so much. So grabbed another one of those, definitely a favorite. And then I also picked up something that I needed to get my hands on, which is Stone lip liner, which this, of course, you know, is a core item. Most people have it, but your girl didn't. So this is Stone. Well, I was out of it. So this is Stone lip pencil. Let me give you a swatch of this. Just a beautiful, cool, neutral shade. And there is Stone right there. Yep, got swatches on my hand going every which way, but that's all right. So there is Stone, and Stone is $17.50. $17.50 for Stone. And then I believe my 212, I think this one was either $20 or $25. So, and then last but not least, I have one of the new strobe creams. This one is in the shade Gold Light. So I'm going to swatch it on my other hand here. Just get a little bit out. This looks so beautiful, kind of like just mixed in your foundation or with a BB cream. So that is Gold Light. Hopefully the slight gold sheen is kind of picking up. It's very hydrating. It just gives you such a dewy, glowy look to the skin. Kind of that J-Lo glow, for lack of a better word. I do love the way her skin looks all the time. So she always looks very glowy and pretty, which reminds me of what a strobe cream does for the skin. So that is everything, guys, that I picked up from the MAC store and that I picked up from Sephora. I do have a couple of items that I picked up at the CCO, which are from MAC as well. As you know, the CCO, if you haven't been to one, is called the Cosmetics Company Outlet, is an Estee Lauder brands outlet store. So I picked up a couple of lipsticks that I had been wanting. So this one actually was from the Mariah Carey collection, the first one that released that she did with MAC, and this is the shade All I Want, which this is a frost. It is getting re-released in the new Mariah collection, but since I already have it, I won't need to get it. But I will be buying everything else in that Mariah Carey collection. So there is All I Want, beautiful frosty nude, gorgeous. And then I picked up one other nude shade that I had missed out on when it was on counter. So I chased it down to the CCO. And this is a cream sheen in the shade How Tropical. So there it is, How Tropical. It is a very soft nude. So of course I love my nudes, but in the wintertime I'm looking for some nudes that are very creamy. So that way my dry lips still look pretty and hydrated and very neutral. So there is How Tropical right there next to All I Want. Beautiful. I'm super excited about both of these. The All I Want is going to be just so pretty, just kind of pressed in the center of the lips with different looks. Love it. It's a frost, but it has such great color payoff. So that is it for this haul, guys. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. And I'll see you in my next one. Take care.